Girl, so y'all already know it's been a lot going on in the world of Atlanta and Young Thug, and I know y'all seen what he said about her and stuff like that. But I could tell that you guys don't really care about when I talk about Young Thug and shit. So I guess maybe I'll just keep that on Patreon, for people who care about it. Because I do kind of want to talk about it and stuff like that. So let's get into it. I do kind of want to touch on this situation here because, like, it's just kind of crazy. Like, it also includes Young Thug and Mariah, the scientist, their private conversations with each other. And what does this mean for their relationship? Now, this is not the first time that their calls have been getting leaked, and people feel, definitely some ways about Mariah, the scientist. So, Thug was calling Glorilla ugly, and like people are saying, like, it's not like that hasn't been said about Glorilla before. And honestly, like, I can't be super mad because what if your private conversations get leaked? We all talk, we all gossip. So it's like, on one hand, I can't really be mad at it, but on the other hand, it's like, you got to be careful when you are a public figure, or if you think you're going to be a public figure one day, because people are looking to, like, always have a gotcha moment or get some type of clout. Now, allegedly, all of these tapes are being leaked by like the prosecution and or the DA, somebody who don't like Young Thug or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's just really sad. I feel like a lot of Young Thug's relationships are rocky and have been ruined by this situation. But it's like, you have to, when if even if you are in a relationship and you're not in a public figure, you have to watch how you speak with women, how your man speaks about women in your presence and not in your presence, because the way that he speaks about any woman, whether he's attracted to her or not, tells you what he thinks about women, how he treats women, and what he values about women. And you don't even want to be a part of that conversation if a man is saying, like, I don't find her attractive, because no shade, but like, that he could be talking about you one day. He could be talking about you behind your back to other people, or when y'all are not on good terms. So I personally don't like to partake in conversations about other women a lot, especially with other men. Now, I do think that men are allowed to have their barbershop talk in their safe spaces and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, y'all gotta really be keeping it cute for real. And no shade, but Young Thug, you are the last person to be calling somebody ugly. Like, do you see you, especially you, after the time that you spent behind bars? Like, but you just got uglier, like, you got uglier, you got fatter and stuff like that. I mean, you was never really cute like that. I don't see what these bitches liking you for real, because I don't know if it got to be the swag, because I just can't see myself being with somebody who got a motherfucking nose ring, who got piercings in their face, and be wearing dresses and shit like that. Like, so you just got to be a real special bitch to be with a type of dude like this or whatever. And as I always said in my videos, I really hope that he treating you right, Mariah, because see, the thing is, he dragging you down with him in his, mess and stuff like that. He got a lot of baggage, from his kids to his legal issues to his flopping career and stuff like that. So you got to keep yourself, cute. And Glorilla also alleged that, the same dude that was in my DMs or whatever is the same dude that was talking about me. And then he issued an apology to Glorilla. And some people feel like the apology was, so that Glorilla doesn't go ahead and expose what's really may have been going on between them and stuff like that. Do y'all really think that Glorilla would have took Young Thug up on his offers to get together or to talk to him or whatever? Do you think that Young Thug was really trying to talk to Glorilla, or if he was just flirting or whatever? And do you think that this took place before or during his relationship with Mariah the Scientist? I mean, Glorilla hasn't been like super famous that long and stuff like that. And so, and we also do got to admit that Glorilla looks so much better these days. She looked better now than she did without money. I think everybody would agree with that. I think even Thug would agree with that too, And my thing is, how is this, impacting Glorilla's relationship with Mariah the Scientist and Mariah's relationships with other women artists in the industry? Because here is Glorilla and Mariah on stage. In my previous video on Glorilla, we talked about her bringing so many people out for her concert in Memphis, Tennessee, of her hometown, and how much of a great thing this is. Her and Mariah are on stage. She's singing her heart out to Mariah's songs. I mean, they're even matching, knowing damn well how Mariah was talking about her on the phone and stuff like that. And this just really goes to show you that not everything that you see is, like, not all glitter is gold, like, you know. And it's like I don't even want to put too much on it, for real, because I think everybody deserves their private space to say whatever it is, wherever they want, about whoever they want, because bitch, who else you gonna tell it to, for real. But you got to be real with people. And I think that it's really interesting actually how Thug issued an apology to Glorilla when he talked about mad other people. And that could really tell you that, like, he probably do got some she probably do got some dirt on him, you know, for him to apologize, because he apologized to nobody else. I mean, and I wonder, is he apologizing to all of the other people that he talked about on those calls and stuff like that? If I was Young Thug, I would be hitting people up preliminary before they even find out, yo, I probably said this about you, X, Y, and Z, because we don't know when this is gonna stop, if it's ever gonna stop and stuff like that. I also heard that Glorilla unfollow Mariah. I'm not invested too that much into either one of them to know for real, but do let me know. And it's also really interesting because here is a recent video of Young Thug and Glorilla, and they're attending Sexy Red's party. I mean, that even looks like Little Baby right there. There is Thug, there is Glorilla. So they definitely been in the same places, and that's recently, since Thug got out of jail and stuff like that. So you looking real crazy, Thug. Like, Young Thug been looking so crazy. It's honestly, I don't even know if it's sad, for real. I do not feel bad, as I've been saying, at all, because he just shows that he is really not a good person, and that if you're not in any way benefiting him, he will turn on you, you know. And we all have, like, you know, suspicions on, oh, like, you know, this person been moving funny or acting funny, or I don't know what's up with this person and stuff like that, which is why it's super important to be direct with these people, especially because Thug be considering these niggas in the industry, like Dirk and Baby, like real niggas. So y'all be like, oh, like, this not no industry shit, this is real life shit. Then you get caught talking on the phone about them. So it's like, when you want to claim, like, oh, this is real shit, you need to be having those real conversations, for real, before your ass gets, you know, caught up in shit like that. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about this. How is Glorilla going to move when it comes to her and Mariah? How is Mariah going to move? A lot of people were dragging her because they did feel like Mariah was egging Thug on to talk about her more, and I can definitely see that. And then other people are saying, like, Mariah is one of those light skinned bitches that, you know, is probably gonna hate, or is probably thinks that she's better than everybody else. I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't really care too much. Actually, am I lying? I don't know, because it is just going to be interesting to see the implications on, you know, like, Mariah and Thug's behavior behind the scenes. Is going to be interesting to see how that impacts their industry relationships moving forward. And this is so bad because Mariah recently, you know, put out her album, and all of this stuff with Thug started popping off on the week of her release. Mariah, you have to be careful, because just like these street niggas, if somebody trying to kill them and they can't find them, they gonna come for you. And you catching a lot of strays in this shit. For real. Your relationships is gonna be ruined, and you're the one that's on top right now. But, you know, it's just me. I just be repeating myself in all of my videos. So it's time for me to start talking. It's time for you to let me know what you think in the comments. Please send, you know, like, well wishes to all of the parties involved. And please give Thug and Mariah some, you know, goddamn advice on how to move forward, for real, because I think they need to go on an apology tour behind the scenes and in public. But yeah, shout out to Glorilla. Keep your head up, keep going, keep winning. I'll be here watching, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please like it, please stay, you know, on with your notifications with me, and I will see you in our next video. Peace.
Play with somebody say fuck. It's your girl Vina Love, the Harlem Princess, your favorite princess, and this is Destiny V. Period.